The second I heard my daughter's breathing on the line, my stomach dropped. It was fast, shaky, like she was fighting back sobs. Mum, please just come, she whispered. That was it, no explanation. 20 minutes later, I pulled into the circular driveway of the beautiful oceanfront home. I'd bought her for her 27th birthday, her safe place, her new beginning in Newport, Rhode Island. But every light in the house blazed like someone had thrown an uninvited party. Suitcases crowded the front porch. Kids' sneakers lay everywhere. A little red bicycle leaned against the stone wall. And there stood my daughter, Emily, arms locked tight around her ribs, eyes swollen from crying. Before I could even close the car door, her husband, Brandon, flung the front door open and roared, "This is my house now. You need to leave." From inside drifted my sister Jessica's light, careless laugh, the same laugh I'd heard my whole life whenever she finally got something she'd secretly wanted. They had no idea I was already 10 steps ahead. Growing up in a little house outside Columbus, Ohio, Jessica and I shared everything. Bunk beds, clothes, dreams. But even as kids I could feel it, she always wanted whatever was mine. She'd smile sweetly while her eyes burned green. When Emily got married at 22, I opened my heart and my wallet to Brandon like he was my own son. I honestly believed family and love could fix anything. I was so wrong. The warning signs came slowly. Emily started cancelling Sunday dinners. She only spoke when Brandon was watching. She wore long sleeves in July. The gorgeous house I'd gifted her suddenly became a too big, a too lonely, a too far from everyone. Then came the night that changed everything. A late-night pocket dial. Emily's phone called me by accident. For almost 4 minutes I listened in horror as Jessica, my mom Diane and my dad Richard sat around my daughter's kitchen table planning their move-in. "This place is perfect for us," Jessica said. The ocean view alone. My mother sighed, and in the background, nothing from Emily. Just terrified underwater silence. I didn't scream. I didn't call. I didn't text. I went perfectly still, because when people think you're clueless, they get sloppy, and sloppy people leave evidence. Over the next 14 days, I moved like a ghost. Step 1. I quietly transferred the deed of the Newport house into an ironclad trust in my name only. Step 2. I had my attorney sever every joint account Emily shared with Brandon and shield every dollar I'd ever given her. Step 3. I drove up alone one morning, let myself in with my spare key, and installed tiny, silent cameras in every room. For days I watched the footage in disbelief as Jessica's family carried in dressers and flat-screen TV, as my own parents argued over where to hang their old anniversary clock, as Emily drifted through her own home like a stranger. Their greed was breathtaking. Their confidence that I'd never fight back? Even worse. So when Emily finally broke down and begged me to come, everything was already in place. I stepped out of the car that night like I had all the time in the world. Brandon kept yelling about his house. I didn't flinch. I walked straight past him. The living room went dead silent the moment I appeared in the doorway. Jessica lounged on the new sectional, her 8-year-old clutching the birthday cake I'd ordered for Emily. My parents stood on chairs rehanging curtains like they'd lived there for years. Emily trembled beside me. I rested my hand gently on her back, our signal that the nightmare was over, and spoke so softly they had to lean in to hear me. "I really hope you've enjoyed your little vacation, because checkout time is right now." Brandon laughed nervously. "You can't do anything." "The house is illegally 100% mine as of 2 weeks ago," I finished for him. You could actually watch the colour drain from their faces one by one. I pulled out my phone and hit play. Every smug conversation, every insult about Emily, every cheerful plan to take what wasn't theirs poured from the speaker in crystal clear audio. Jessica turned ghost white. My mother sank into a chair. My father started muttering about misunderstandings. Brandon lunged for the phone. I stepped aside easily. "You isolated her. You scared her. You moved your whole family into a house that was never yours, and you truly thought I wouldn't show up," he stammered. "We can work this out." "I know," I said, already dialing. "You can pack." I called the Newport police right there in front of them and reported trespassing and unlawful occupancy. Within 12 minutes, 2 patrol cars rolled up the driveway. My sister tried one last plea as she dragged a suitcase past me. "Oh, we didn't mean..." "You meant every single word," I answered. And I meant every second I waited. They left in a humiliated rush, heads down, not daring to look back. When the door finally closed, Emily walked through each room, touching the walls like she was meeting her own life again for the first time. She didn't speak until we stepped out onto the balcony. The dark ocean stretched out forever under the moonlight. "Mum," she whispered, "I thought I was completely alone." I pulled her close. "You were never alone, sweetheart. I was just waiting for the perfect moment to take it all back." Far below us, the waves slammed against the rocks, steady, relentless, unstoppable. Because the sweetest revenge isn't loud.